We've got baseball coming up under the dome tonight in St. Pete. It's the Jays and Rays coming up next. Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Game number 3 of this new season between the Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Welcome into Jays Baseball on the show. Matt Vasgersian here. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, and I think right now both teams are just trying to get into the flow of the season. And it's a first series. You just want to get through this, start getting used to playing every day. Hopefully come out of the gate strong.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as their order will read like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. 1 strike now from Archer. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here's Archer on 1 and 2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2 and 2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Fouled straight back. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first will take care of Reyes, and that's how we get things started. Melky Cabrera will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. A little too tall that time, 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And a full count now, 3-2.
That may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Starting lineup for Tampa Bay is put forth by manager Joe Madden, reads like this. And they'll have a tough matchup indeed as they'll settle in against the owner of both a no-hitter and a perfect game, the veteran left-hander Mark Burley. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Here's the center fielder Desmond Jennings now to step forward and lead things off here in the home first.
Number 8, center fielder, Desmond Jennings.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Ben Zobrist digs in at the plate.
Batting second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double. Will Myers will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. For Zobrist, he's at second with his second double of this young season. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. And a ball, 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this change.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jose Bautista will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
fouled back. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Adam Lind will stand in for the first time here.
Adam Lind.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Brett Laurie will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Down the line, but this will kick foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on Deloney is in time for the third out. Yunel Escobar will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading up for the Rays, the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
And a first pitch changeup by Burley, good for strike one.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And this one will wind up as a foul ball. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Logan Forsythe will get his first opportunity now.
Logan Forsythe.
First pitch on its way from Burley. And this ball will be chopped foul. Here's a swing, and he didn't quite get all of this as it's sent out to Batista and right. And he's got it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. A fastball from Burley, strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hannigan. And here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For Loney, he's at second with his second double of this young season. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger. Eric Kratz will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. 1 gone now for the center fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Colby Rasmus.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. That's hard hit back up the middle. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Meiser Isturis will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Rasmus at first, now the pitch. In there, 0-1. And, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a double play ball perhaps for Escobar. There's one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play in the inning. David DeJesus will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Left fielder, David DeJesus.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Bautista is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Desmond Jennings will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Changeup called strike one.
0-1.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored an E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Ben Zobrist will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
That's over, but low, it's a ball and a strike. Check on Jennings at second, now the pitch. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Will Myers will stand in. He grounded out his first time. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Lined hard to center field. Rasmus will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jose Reyes will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Jose Reyes.
In there, no balls and a strike. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Boy, he's made 3 good pitches so far in this at-bat. A little unlucky not to get the call there.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at Longoria. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, you know, if you ever find yourself in this guy's living room, you're probably going to see a mantle that has multiple Gold Glove awards on it. And you should probably stop wondering why. This is exactly the reason why. Plays like this.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. First pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1. And he goes after a fastball, but pops it up back behind second base. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. When we come back, Evan. And here is Evan Longoria. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Evan Longoria.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. But here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Yunel Escobar will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around.
Here we go, Ray. Here we go.
Look from Burley, now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner and left. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. And this will kick off the third base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Yeah, this was going to be a tough play regardless. Once he has a little bit of trouble with it, forget it. This should be an infield single all the way.
Logan Forsythe will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1. Longoria leads off second, here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Now, this falls under the heading, getting it done any way you can. Now, that'll go as an infield signal, so now the bases are loaded, nobody out.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And I think he's going to have to summon up every bit of his experience to get out of this one.
He's certainly been through it before. If anybody can do it, he can.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now needs a double play in the worst way. That's 4 straight hits now to start the inning. He just needs something to go his way.
Ryan Hennigan will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Short lead from second, now the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. David DeJesus will try it again. He flew out his first time.
David DeJesus.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the double steal is on here. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once again from Burley. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Opposite field to left. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Desmond Jennings. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And too late on the recovery at first, and the bases are loaded now, so we'll see how they score this.
Well, if you're looking for a reason why this club is losing, 3 errors so far in the game. The fundamentals, they're just nowhere to be found right now.
Ben Zobrist will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch on its way from Burley. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is... Jose Bautista will stand in. Starting right fielder on last year's American League All-Star squad. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Myers is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Adam Lind is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit. Brett Laurie will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Third baseman, Brett Laurie.
And this is fouled back and out of play. One strike now from Archer. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And Lowry's aboard. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Eric Kratz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that misses 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Colby Rasmus will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Swinging a ground ball to first. To Escobar for 1, but they will not get him both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Meiser Asturias. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit hard to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. On 2 hits here for Toronto. Ben Zobrist will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Swinging a high chopper. A quick out number 1. Evan Longoria will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Longoria.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Deep left center field. Forget it. Long gone. Home run. A two-run home run for Evan Longoria. And Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. And a swing here by Escobar, but this is going to find the seats down the left side, a foul ball. Swing and a line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Logan Forsythe will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
And as Torres takes care of this one for route number 2. James Loney will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
First baseman, James Loney.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, you wonder if they'll approach him a little differently now that he's 2 for 2 off him. Well, they might not be so eager to go right after him.
The 1-1 home. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We're through. Jose Reyes will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1 for that man right there. Just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And trouble aboard now, as that's a base hit for Reyes.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Melky Cabrera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
A runner at first with no outs here. swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. One there. Back to Loney, but they can't quite get him as it'll go as a fielder's choice. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And DeJesus will have this one land in front of him for a hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
The right fielder, number 19.
Jose Bautista will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And here's where the Jays need that one hit to really capitalize here.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Ball one. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You're in a tough situation here on the mound because you don't want to load the bases, but you also need to be extra careful with this guy up here at the plate.
And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Adam Lind will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
And he lays off for ball one. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
All he could do was just stand there and watch this one. The right fielder was never going to have any sort of play. And as you see, this one's hooking hard, but it winds up just clanking off that right field foul pole and way up there, too.
Here comes the Tampa Bay skipper, Joe Madden, now toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Heath Bell will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Brett Laurie will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
13, Brett Laurie.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. fouled back. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Now batting.
Well, one thing you're taught at an early age, when you see a pitch coming in tight, do not open yourself up. You got to turn your back into it to protect yourself. This will still hurt, but it could have been worse.
Eric Kratz will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here he comes on 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. Colby Rasmus will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Colby Rasmus.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Meiser Isturis will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Laurie off a second, now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the. Dustin McGowan is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Dustin McGowan.
Ryan Hennigan will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth.
Catcher, Ryan Hannigan.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth. David DeJesus will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Runners on the move for second. Here's a fastball that he laces the other way into left, and this will split the gap for extra bases. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I don't think this was really a hit and run, but it's going to work out nicely for him. He gets into second base and sees that this ball is going to be extra bases, so it's all downhill from there as he scores easily from first.
Desmond Jennings will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Pulls the string on that one strike. Now for DeJesus, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll keep Jennings off base as he's retired for the first out.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Ben Zobrist will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
2-0. 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line, but foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Cabrera is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Will Myers will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And the McGowan fastball, good for strike 1. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Top of the order. Mark Lowe will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Mark Lowe.
Jose Reyes will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0. Two and one now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And the seventh inning starts with a fly out here, one away. Melky Cabrera will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one, 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses ball one.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Full count, 3-2. And this is fouled straight back. Now a fly ball out to center for Jennings. And that's out number 2.
And this is music to a manager's ears here. After he watched his club give up 4 runs an inning ago, this guy's come in and gotten 2 quick outs to start the next inning.
Edwin Encarnacion is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down and Jay Happ will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jay Happ.
Evan Longoria will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a bullet to first. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Yunel Escobar will step in. A base hit in his last time.
Yunel Escobar.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Tag is there waiting for him, and Longoria's thrown out trying to steal second base.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
And there's ball one. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
And now you can't help but think back to that tag out from just a minute ago. If he just stays where he is, he very likely scores on this ball. Instead, this one's going to wind up only being a one-out double.
Logan Forsythe will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. For Escobar, he picks up his first two-base hit of the new season. And this will be fouled away. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Yeah, and even though this bounces over the wall, I don't think it would have made any difference one way or the other. I kind of doubt he would have been thinking about going for three, and the runner was going to score anyway without a problem.
James Loney will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too...
And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. It's a two-run shot for James Loney as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a two-run shot.
Now batting.
Ryan Hennigan will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Here comes a 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. Now, you can't let the emotion enter into the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration, and things will get even worse.
David DeJesus is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher coming on. It's the Dominican-born right-hander Joel Peralta.
Joel Peralta.
Jose Bautista will start it out for Toronto with Adam Lind to follow.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. And a high strike there, 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Adam Lind will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Brett Laurie will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First offering on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Eric Kratz will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Munenori Kawasaki will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
66, Munenori Kawasaki.
fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Payoff pitch coming. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track. Munenori Kawasaki will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 66, Munenori Kawasaki.
Brett Cecil is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Desmond Jennings will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Number 8, center fielder, Desmond Jennings.
Deoner Navarro is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Deoner Navarro.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Fouled straight back. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit. Ben Zobrist will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And a good block there by Navarro as he's able to keep this in front of him. Too high, 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Fielder number 9, Will Myers.
Will Myers will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Izturis back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Grant Balfour is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
50, Grant Balfour.
Colby Rasmus will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Center fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
1-1 coming to Rasmus. Grounded to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
And with a 3-run lead here in the ninth, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
Meiser Isturiz comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Jose Reyes will stand in as their last chance now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
And the Rays' offense tonight was led by the exploits of this man, James Loney. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Rays are victorious in this one, 8-5. Good night from Tampa.